Hey, 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 what's up, boys? Resigning, baby. You know, this is your boy, Showers, Girls and Flowers, main nigga behind the marking trigger. Coming to you live and direct up inside the prison. Yeah, baby. Up in the 2nd of January 2024. Yeah, niggas. You know, this is the New Year's 2024 and we're in it. And we're in it to win it, niggas. Just like we've been winning from ever since. Yeah, niggas. Yeah, baby. Check this out, baby. Check this out, baby. Yeah, niggas. You know, this is your boy Showers. And I'm telling you straight up, I've been loving the way how I've been listening to the radio and shit. And I ain't hearing no shit. No nigga talking shit up in my shit, and I've been liking that, you know. Further on, I could not stand my ears to be listening to the radio, hearing you talking shit up in my shit, and it's just not worth it, and it's just not right. It's about time you people out there get your boys and your girls to be creative and to do what's theirs. Do them. Don't try to do others. And this is what I'm trying to get you all to focus on for the 2024. Be real. Be realistic. Be yourself. Wherever you are around, tell them to be real and to be themselves. You who they are emulating, be real and be yourself. Don't be telling others to be themselves while you being copied. Stop copying, be yourself, be real. Let it be your mantra for this 2024 and beyond. Be real. Stop the copying and the impersonating. Stop the duplicating. Stop the wanna-being. Stop trying to make you look like me. Stop trying to make me look like you. The same time I take to build my status, you could. But instead you wait on me to build my status, then you try to come and claim it. For 2024, this is what I want you all to focus on. Be real, be realistic, be yourself, act your part, do your part, play your part in the advance of the welfare of the whole human race. Stop being the mimic, stop being the clown. You're gonna have to go and wash that color off your face sometime. You're gonna have to come and face the people, you're gonna have to come and face the public, you're gonna have to come and defend what you do. You cannot be coming out as someone else. And then when the time comes for you to claim, you have to find somebody to claim for you. You wanna come to me to claim for you. Because you cannot claim for me, but you can copy me, and you can duplicate me, and you can create your mischief around me. But when it's time for claiming, you're gonna have to come to me to do the claiming because you can't claim for me. This is what I want your radio station DJs out there to be pushing it out there in the public, pushing for people to be themselves, pushing for people to stop being envious of others. Push your circle, push your crowd, push your followers, push everybody you know in your little bubble to be creative. Stop trying to be me. Stop trying to be somebody else. Stop searching social media to find that perfect site that suits your convenience so you can set up your website and attach that page to it and have people believe in. Because when it's time for you to go public, you can't. When it's time for you to claim, you can't. Because you cannot go public for me and you cannot claim for me. Because there is some specifics in ID and there are some specifics in identification certificates different from the forgery. There are some specifics that you gotta have to prove yourself. I cannot be coming so far with my work and you have someone behind me showing that it is you. All those who have passed up to now, they already see me pass with it. So it's pointless for you to be coming behind me saying that you are my second, or you are my third, or you are my first. This is what you all need to do. Stop pushing the impersonation and the duplication on the public. Stop fooling the people to believe that this is when it isn't. If this is, it must be is. It cannot be something else. This is what I want you all to do. I've been liking the way I've been waking up. I've been going about listening to the radio because I never stop listening to the radio. And I do not listen to any particular radio station. I just listen to radio. Because radio tell you a whole lot of shit that you never want to hear. This is what I've been liking for the past couple of days. I don't wake up and I don't hear those radio station DJs creating any commotion, any bangarang as you would interpret it in the streets. I don't hear any tone criers in the streets. I don't hear any, nothing, loudspeakers, I don't hear anything. I've been hearing this quietness, and this is what I like, and this is what I wanted for the longest while, and this is what I've been coming out against you on. That kind of commotion that you're creating on me, it was never for me, because the people was never looking at me while you were talking about my stuff. You were talking about my stuff, and you were directing it to someone else. I already called out those names in 2023. I ain't gonna go with their names in 2024. I ain't gonna promote their names. I'm gonna promote none of you radio station names and none of you radio disc jockey names. I've already called your names. I'm just gonna briefly touch on the topic. I've already gone through the process. Follow my YouTube and you get all the stuff, the real and the live. I like this thing that I've been witnessing and experiencing. The radio DJs are not waking up in the morning making any commotions about me and my properties, which is the Showers and Weed Music Studio Production and the Showers Purple Ink record label. Because on a particular website, they were trying to change the name, so you would be hearing them talking about a particular name, not knowing that it's the Showers and Weed Music Studio Production they're talking about. That's what I meant when I say talking about shit and they ain't doing shit. What they talk is not what they resemble. So you would not know, had it not been for me promoting the things the way I want, because I control the narrative here. This is my media and I control the narrative. So the Showers Purple Ink record label and Weed Indeed Music Studio Production and its subsidiary Showers Records and Water Company, it's the name, the official name that it was registered in by the Bureau of Standards, JIPO, JCAP, all the places that it was registered. The COJ, it was registered under that name to be called that name and to be recognized by that name. But they were doing everything to change the name in order to claim the patent overseas. And I intercept that and I ratify that. So I'm happy because I don't hear they calling up anybody's name. I don't hear they calling up any dead people's name. I don't hear they calling up any deportees' name. I don't hear they calling up I don't hear the bangarang, the commotion. I don't hear any of it. And I want it to remain that way. Radio DJs, you were never my enemy. You were never my enemy. You made yourselves my enemy. Because I never knew any of you, but I took my time, my money, my resources, my energy, and I drove all the way across, halfway Jamaica, to find a radio station and make myself acquainted, and make myself a deal, and make myself a partial friend, and make myself some publication. And I got everything that I wanted, and I got everything that I set out to accomplish, and I done everything that I had planned. And here I am, still pushing what I've started 2004, which is the Showers Purple Ink record label and Weed Indeed Music Studio Production. And as I said, I did not make you the enemy. You made yourself the enemy to me. Because a guy who makes music find a radio station. A guy who bakes find a bakery. I found the radio station because I make music. So I was never in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was very much calculated. And I got what I want done. And I am thankful. You took the initiative to run with someone else because you think you can and you think you own my exclusive rights, and that's where you went wrong. Because just because my song is in your library doesn't mean that you can do what you want. But your trick was to use a decoy. You decoy everything so it would be hidden in plain sight, and everything would be going on in plain sight, and I wouldn't know better to stop up some holes and stop up some gap and get an attorney to put there and make some publication and expose. So to make people know that I am distinct and I am exclusive and I stand alone. So you cannot use me in any sense of the word, in any allegory. You can't use me in real life, you can't use me in a dream, and you can't use me in allegory. And that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to use me in allegory. But I am not in allegory, so you cannot use me in allegory. So stay in allegory with your allegory ways and your allegory plans and your allegory ideology and your idealistic stupidity. This is 2024, and I want you to know, all you radio station DJs out there, as much as I rotted you down and I swear at you and I threaten some of you, I just want you all to know that it is not in me to carry out violence and be violent against people. I prefer to take my time and to create something with that energy, because I know that if energy is invested in the right conduction, you would see the same result in success of gratitude and gratification in the same way you would see someone paying an attorney to free themselves of a crime that they commit. In the same way it would work. So choose where you want to transcend your energy into, and you will see the result. We don't need to tell you anymore about the results. The result is sure and swift. And when it comes, you better take it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. Even if you're not there to receive it, it's going to be left off for you. Even in the grief of someone for you, it's going to be left off. So choose where you transcend your energy. And I want the radio DJs to know that I am not against you all. I'm just against your behavior and your ways and your knowledge, because you are smart enough to know that if you promote something, it will get heard. Because the members of the body, out of all the members of the body, the ear is only one that it has no control over what it does. You can stop up your nose from smelling, you can close your eye from looking, you can whatever. You cannot. You can shut your mouth if you don't want to talk, you can sit if you don't want to walk, but your ears, the only time your ears does not hear shit is when you are asleep, okay? The only time your ears, and even in your ear, even in your sleep, the spiritual realms record things, because everything is energy and it recorded things, so you will wake up thinking of things that you never thought about, things that are already said in your sleep, if you are there to hear. So whatever you plan to do for the 2024, just remember, don't make me a part of it in any sense of the word, that you got an enemy, that I am an enemy to you. You made yourself. Just remember that you made yourself an enemy to me. I am not an enemy to you. And you need to refrain from what you're doing, because if you, the radio DJs, never knew and give credence to copyright breaches, that individual, that copycat who want to run as me, would think otherwise, because on his own he cannot do nothing. So he chose to run with you all because you all thought that you were smart enough to outsmart me. For 2024, I'm asking you, no outsmarting. Alright? For 2024, this is what I want your radio DJs to focus on. Don't be going out there playing smart, because you got your radio station and your television and your camera and shit, and someone out there is desperate. No matter of fact, I don't think people are really desperate for camera anymore on radio station publication, because social media is here. But you can still fool some people sometimes. You can still fool some people sometimes. You can't fool all the people all the time. So this is what I want you to know, that I'm happy. This is what I want you to know. I'm happy that you all chose to take the right direction. For once in your life, just take the right direction, because it will only bring you misery. Like old time folks always say, if you walk too fast, you walk too time. It's just gonna bring you misery and confusion, and it's gonna bring you upset, and it's gonna cost you if you decided to take the wrong route. The right route is long and winding, but it's short and it's problemless. It's less problematic. So I want to really, since it's coming down to December 2023 to now, because it's early days in January, but if you beginning to drop your arms, then it will continue, because there is no need for you to rise up against what you realize that you are up against, because you never knew that you was up against something as dreadful as me. So you took on whatever form that you took on, thinking that you could play out or outsmart someone. Then you realize that I'm not someone that you can mess about with on social media. For me not to be coming to your radio station, obviously there have to be a national reason. Because I make music, I should be following you people up. Get my promotions, get my distribution, whatever. But I'm not. So obviously, there must be a reason. And had I not knew the reason, I would be linking with you all still. And I would be thinking that you're my friends and we're good and we're down with them. But something gotta happen to cut that umbilical cord that connects us, to prove my independence and my innocence. My independence and my innocence is imperative to me more than the show that you're putting on to book me for, or the tour that you plan for me. Because I'm not gonna go to the airport with a fictitious passport, and I'm not gonna go into any hotel with a fictitious ID, and I'm not coming back to Jamaica from the tour without the power of an attorney to make my money run fluently. Okay? Because this is what I will be signing up for. To breach to compromise my independence, right? And the sacrifices that I've made. I've built my world so I could sit around a table with a team of people and discuss finances, discuss public intervention, and discuss lighting and fixtures, and discuss publications, and go to the lowest, from the highest to the lowest, and everybody get paid. My show is run, my scene is done, and everything is fine for the next semester or the next period, whenever. I already set the precedent for that. I know how to get that done. I am building and growing to the dimension where I can execute. So wherever I'm at right now in 2024 is wherever it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be with you, it's supposed to be with me. It's not supposed to be with you and you wanna be, it's supposed to be with me. So whatever you got to do, anything you got to do with the Show Us Purple Ink record label, you know how to get to me. My number is there, my email is there, my social media platform is up and running. Everything about me, my webpage, everything about me is there. Find me. Say something. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Find me and say something if you want something to do with the Showers and Weed Music Studio production. This is your boy Showers coming to you live and direct up inside the prison. Showers and Weed Music Studio production, Studio Flat to be exact, baby. 2024 niggas, and we in it. We in it only to win it. Yeah, nigga. Until then, peace out.